Drones certainly took off since the introduction of consumer-level models, sparking controversy in many countries for their ability to get into and see potentially confidential and private areas. This modern tech advancement has been given a bad rap. However, Jeremy Wang and his team at the Sky Guys are changing that reputation for the better.
We originally started in the kind of commercial residential real estate space, using commercial off-the-shelf drones and flying them for a wide range of marketing, entertainment type applications. We covered aerial shots for the 2015 NHL playoffs, the 2015 Toronto Pan Am Games, for instance. But about a year into the company, we realized that a lot of people could go and buy a drone, start flying that around, and we decided, okay, where's the real opportunity? Where's the biggest value proposition for drones in being able to help others, help companies? At that point, we decided that the most interesting space for us to get into, or really to focus in, was using drones to collect, process, manage data for heavy industry and government. Some of the work that we do right now, for example, is looking at inspecting pipelines, power lines, refineries, plants and factories, and providing data back to our clients that tells them about the status of their infrastructure, if there's any faults, or what sort of temperature readings they get off different pieces of machinery. One of the more recent jobs, for instance, we've done is looking at power lines over a river crossing. And there's no way that somebody in a bucket truck would be able to get close enough over a river crossing to be able to see what the power lines are like. But using drones, you can do that quickly, and you can do that safely.
And the possibilities don't end there. Due to a recent relationship founded with Halton, the Sky Guys have partnered with law enforcement to watch Ontario's highways.
We just partnered with Ontario Centres for Excellence and the Ministry of Transportation Ontario on our new DX3 drone, which is a long-range drone that we've developed geared specifically towards these types of beyond line-of-sight missions. So the DX3 is designed for 24-hour endurance, so that's flight time, and up to 1,500 kilometers of range, and that will be used over the next 2 years in a pilot project for HOV lane enforcement.
The new pilot project has some concerns for privacy. However, the Sky Guys ensure that people's personal information will not be abused.
I think one of the key things about designing technology today is that if you're going to do something about privacy and protecting people's privacy, that has to be built in some way into the system. So, for example, with our system, before any data is actually stored permanently, it's censored. So eyes are blocked out, any irrelevant data is tossed out essentially, and we also ensure that if data has been collected that will not necessarily lead to any sort of ticket or a charge or a bill, there's no need to really store it. And building that into the technology, and then on top of that thinking about, okay, who's accessing this data, when are they allowed to access this data, when is the government allowed to access this data, that helps us ensure that we're not infringing on anybody's lives, really.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Shane Lansing.